Man, what's up? I guess you all know, Monday Night Football last night against the Bears, man, we lost. You know, I I don't know what the deal is, man. I don't know. I really don't, man. I can't explain it. I can't pinpoint it, because the last two games before last night, we're playing good. We're looking like we're clicking on all cylinders, especially after the Dallas game. You know, so last night it was just like we're kind of going back to our old ways, man. During that 4-game losing streak, you know, the defense. I knew it was going to be a challenge to stop Forte, and he didn't have a great game, but he had a good game. I'm really surprised, though. I'm shocked, to be honest with you, that we didn't get after Cutler the way I thought we were. Our defense, no sacks the whole game for us on defense. So their offensive linemen, they stepped up. They did a good job, man. There's no question about it, man. I mean, I don't want to get into the numbers game and this and that. It's just I don't know. I don't know if it's coaching. I don't know if it's something in the locker room that's going on, man. I don't know. I wish, in a way, that I did know. Hell, But, the thing that pissed me off the most, man, and I'm watching the game, it's like night and day compared to the Dallas game last week. I'm watching the game last night, and on defense, man, they're playing with no urgency, man. I've seen Babin, kind of sluggish out there, kind of pulling up a little bit. DRC, that motherfucker, man, I'll tell you what, he was pissing me off last night. I mean, what is it? What is it, man? Why do you pull up like that when you're grabbing his jersey? Maybe you're thinking you're holding, I don't know. But there was a couple plays where you just kind of gave up, it seemed like, in the middle of the play. Yeah, man, I don't know. And then, Maclin, it's the second time this year, last night and against Atlanta, where Maclin, a fucking, did a grass blade come up and trip you or something right before the first down? I don't know, man. There's a lot of mental errors, I think this team is kind of trying too hard a little bit. But, I don't know if we dug ourselves into a hole now that we could dig ourselves out of. I mean, we're 3-5. We're still 2-1 in the division, but it doesn't matter when the teams ahead of you have better overall records. So, I mean, hell, look at the Raiders. Last year they were 8-0 in the division and missed the playoffs. So, you got to win games like this against Chicago, because now if we do get back in the hunt, well, if Atlanta turns it around completely, they hold the tiebreaker over us. Chicago now holds the tiebreaker over us. So, I don't know if this is going to be a hole that we can dig ourselves out of, man. I just 3-5. It's disappointing, man. And everybody, is kind of that was on that hopped onto our. I'm talking media stuff, like people like that hopped onto our bandwagon the last couple of weeks. They're already hopping right back off already today. Last night, talking about it's just everything just went back to that 4-game losing streak, man. It really has. But it is what it is, man. It's not fun. But we got Arizona coming up Sunday. Kevin Kolb's return, man, he might not even play. man, hopefully, hopefully we can beat the sorry ass Cardinals. But at this point, man, we're 3-5. We have about, in my estimation, man, we have about a 10% shot at best, I guess. I mean, I have doubts right now as far as making the playoffs, but I will have faith in this team no matter what, every single game that we can win it. It's my team, man. You stick with them through the good times, you stick with them through the bad times, man. I have faith in my team. It's just, right now, man, they're not giving me a reason to believe. So, it's frustrating, man. Didn't expect this kind of season at all. So, I don't know, man. But props to any Bears fans out there, man. The team came out and played. So, Cutler, surprisingly, man, had a pretty good game. Not surprisingly, but I just expected us to get after him a whole lot more, knock him around, get some sacks, stuff. We didn't really do that, which is more of a surprise to me. But I don't know. That's all I got, man. Arizona up next. Peace. 3-5, but I don't give a fuck. Go Birds, man.